Check out the Honda. Check out the Honda, dun dun. Check out the Honda. That's why you need the big old heavy truck. Because you know, you can always buy more gas, but you can't buy more life. No, 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 no. You cannot buy more life. We're gonna get to the boxing in a minute. Errol Spence is back. The truth is back. Ladies and gentlemen, the truth is back. But you know the slogan. Good morning, America. Start your day with Christ. Start your day right. Don't end up circling a box like a dummy. No, 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 no. We not having none of that. We not having no Allah. No, 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 none of that. No, inshallah, mashallah, Allahi salam. Akiya, the Ida is 3 months long. We not having none of that, my nigga. None of that at all. You could call it Islamophobia. You could call it a racist, a fascist, a bigot. You could call it whatever word you decide to pick out the definition. Whatever word you decide to pick out of the dictionary, I meant to say. But we're not having none of that. No, 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 no. We don't give a rat's ass about the women, the children, about none of that at all. Why the fuck you keep calling me? Stop calling me. Turn the shit off. Turn it off. Just turn it off. Just turn the shit off. You fucking broke niggas. Broke niggas begging, harassing me. I don't even know how. See, I don't even know how to use the new shit. We gotta double click it. Hold up. There you go. Double click it. Hold on. We got some broke nigga in the back, broke niggas in the front. Broke niggas to the left, broke niggas to the right. You know what I mean? Always in a hurry. Pull a 9 to 5. Hit the hazards on these niggas real quick. Get the fuck away from me, you broke, retarded Mexican. Riding, they be just like 2 feet away from your fucking bumper. You know what I mean? We'll get to the boxing in a minute. I gotta turn this shit off. I can't be, you know what I mean? Can't be having these people, you know, interrupting my epic videos. You know what I'm saying? We gotta talk about Errol Spence. After 2 years, he's back against Tszyu. It's going down, I believe, July 25th. Nah. Too many people. Nah. No. Hold up, people. Hold up. I gotta get it together. I gotta get it together. You know how my videos be a cappella. You know how my videos be freestyling. I be freestyling like Jadakiss. Yo, I'm glad to see Errol Spence back. I was always a super duper Errol Spence fan. I was devastated. I almost cried from the ass whooping of Terrence Crawford. I was never really a Terrence Crawford fan. I'm a PBC fanboy for life. You know what I mean? I'm still an Errol Spence fan. You know what I mean? I didn't make no excuses though. You know what I mean? I didn't make excuses about him being drunk or high on pills or, you know what I mean? Maybe it was the car accident. No. He had plenty of time to get ready. You know what I mean? In the training videos, you know, before the fight, he looked good. He looked good in the press conferences. It is what it is. Sometimes, you know, styles make fights. And Terrence Crawford's style was the kryptonite. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give it to Terrence Crawford. You know what I mean? He whooped that ass. It is what it is. It is what it is. Like Tyson Fury got knocked out into another dimension in the first fight. But they didn't want to give it to Deontay Wilder. But till this day, I will always defend Deontay Wilder in that first fight. I didn't make no excuses about, you know what I mean, the PED cycles, the boar meat. The sandwich is full of boar meat. I didn't make no excuses for the second fight. It is what it is. You know what I mean? He got his ass whooped in the second fight. In the third fight, it was, you know, it was just a war. But, you know what I mean? Tyson Fury got that. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's why we wanted to see it 3 times. Because he knocked him out into another dimension in the 12th round. And they made excuses. He don't deserve no draw. When have you ever seen the champion, undefeated, at home, drop his opponent twice and get a draw? It's just a straight robbery. The second one, he got his ass whooped. The third one was very, very exciting, but Tyson Fury got that. It is what it is. Ain't no shame in that. You fought the best. At that time, Tyson Fury was the best. You know what I'm saying? I never said AJ was the best. I like the AJ fight, like any boxing fan. Of course you want Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. But I always wanted the Tyson Fury fight better. I always wanted Wilder versus Fury. You know what I mean? I always said Wilder Fury is the cream of the crop, the 2 best heavyweights at this time. I'm like, who? AJ isn't for nobody. Who's AJ? AJ is milking the cow. Boy, I never chose Wilder versus Joshua. Of course, I made like 300 something videos to get paid. You know what I'm saying? Because at that time, I was like, my shit was monetized. You know what I mean? And I'm a hustler. You know what I mean? So I made like 300, 400, 500. I would make a Wilder Joshua video every single day. You know what I mean? Just like I used to do with Mayweather and Pacquiao. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I got to get paid. You know what I'm saying? But I never really cared about it. But I would say it in the videos. The bigger fight is Wilder Fury. The bigger fight. Wilder versus Joshua. This is like... Wilder's going to knock out Joshua in like 2 rounds. 3 rounds at the most. I didn't even care about that fight. I did care about the Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford, coming back to Errol Spence. I really cared about that one. You know what I mean? So, I was devastated. I had to get some therapy. Yo. But there was no... They had plenty of time to get ready. They both look good. You know what I'm saying? They look good in their previous fights. You know what I mean? It was a big hype. You know what I mean? It took them like 3 years to make that fight. And it was a good fight. It wasn't like Mayweather Pacquiao. You know what I mean? It was a good fight. Errol Spence got dropped multiple times, but he never quit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a round the rosy like Mayweather Pacquiao. It wasn't like a, you know what I mean, one of them like lackluster fights where you land like 1 punch, 2 punches around. You know what I mean? Terrence Crawford was just, bow, that snap, son. I always say that Terrence Crawford has the best snap in boxing. Snap is a combination of power and speed. Like punches that you don't see coming from anywhere. And anywhere you go in New Jersey, you have somebody, you know what I mean, tailgating you. You see? In a hurry. In a hurry to get to the stop sign. They're always in a hurry to get to the stop sign. To get absolutely nowhere. Broke niggas. Because there's a stop sign on every corner here. You know what I mean? There's a light. You know what I mean? You really can't speed here. Like, they make it impossible for you to speed. You know what I'm saying? And there's a cop. Not only is there a stop sign and a light, like every a quarter mile, right? But there's a cop as well. There's one like hiding over there. Lo que tú tenías para mí no te era todo. So now you got Errol Spence versus Tszyu. Tszyu is another one that has been through the gauntlet. Tszyu, they try to hype up Tszyu a little too soon. They tried to throw him in there with the beast. And that obviously did not work. Tszyu got 2 Tszyu-sized ass whoopings, you know what I mean? Against, you know, the cream of the crop, the real champ, Sebastian the Grasshopper Fundora. You know, I've been a Sebastian Fundora fan from the rip, from the start. Just like a Daniel Dubois. These are fighters that like are not like the most popular. You know what I mean? But I'm into boxing. I'm not into the trash talk. I don't tune in for trash talk. I mean, you know, the trash talk is fun and all, you know what I mean? Playing butt touch in the park. Nate Diaz said McGregor was playing touch butt in the park. I like, you know what I mean? I like the trash talk too, but I'm not paying for anything really, but I'm not paying. I'm not paying for trash talk, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for boxing. I follow boxing. So, you know what I mean? I really don't care about all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? So I like boxers, like blue-collar boxers like Daniel Dubois, Sebastian Fundora. They might not have like the greatest personality, this and that, but the boxing is top-notch. And they don't marinate. You see, I prefer a boxer. I prefer a boxer that don't talk too much. You know what I mean? That's not with all the, you know what I mean, hoopla. But he don't marinate. He don't pull out of fights. He don't take 2, 3, 4, 5 stay busies in between big fights. It's big fight after big fight after big fight. Who's the next challenger? Who wants to take my belt? Bring them up. You know what I mean? Like Sebastian Fundora, like Daniel Dubois. I like Fabio Worley. I like those type of fighters. That are not with the bullshit. I really don't care about the fucking trash talk. You know what I'm saying? And Tszyu is one of those fighters. I mean, you know, he's not like Sebastian Fundora. And, you know what I mean? He's not like the most popular. But they try to hype up Tszyu too fast. They threw him in there against Sebastian Fundora. Got his ass whooped. Then they threw him in there against another champion. Motaselaziv, right? The Russian, and he whooped that ass in 3 rounds and stopped him because he wasn't ready. Tszyu was like, nah, Tszyu needed a stay busy after the first ass whooping from Fundora, but he didn't do that. He went straight into another champion, right? I think he had maybe one stay busy, I don't know, but he wasn't ready. Within 6 months of the ass whooping against Fundora, he was right back in there with another champion, right? And he got his ass whooped again. This time even worse. Then after that, he had a couple, maybe 1 or 2 stay busy, this and that. And then he gets in there again with Fundora for the rematch. Boy, was that a bad decision. Bad plan, son. Get his ass whooped again. Got his ass whooped again. A second time. So Tszyu has 3 ass whoopings. These are not like close decision losses or draws. It could have went either way. No. These are devastating knockout destruction losses. So, what we have to compare here is battle of the knockouts. Battle of the ass whoopings. Who got the most ass whooping? Well, Errol Spence has only had 1 ass whooping. It was a horrible ass whooping. His face looked crazy after the fight. You know what I mean? Because he did. You gotta give it to Errol Spence though. He didn't quit though. He kept getting back up. You know what I'm saying? He could have just called it a day, been like, yo, I lost every single round. I get dropped in every other round. You know what I mean? But he didn't quit. So you gotta give him that credit. You know what I'm saying? But his face looked crazy. His face looked super crazy after a fight, let me tell you. Now, Tszyu has gotten his ass whooped 3 times. And Errol Spence has gotten his ass whooped only one time. So that's what we're going to compare here, right? Now, Tszyu has gotten his ass whooped more times, but he's been more active as well. And he's younger. And he's the naturally bigger guy. He's always campaigned at 154. While Errol Spence is going up in weight. And Errol Spence has been out of the ring for 2 years now. It's been 2 years. About to be 3, something like that. It's been a long, long time. Now, the better talent, I would always say that it's Errol Spence. But how much of that talent is still around? How much of that talent is still around 2 years in the farm? Errol Spence has been taking care of chickens, pigs, horses, roosters for 2 years. Yo, I really have fun making these videos, you know what I'm saying? It's just funny, son. Now, can Farmer Spence... Who the fuck is this? Oh, so, yo, New Jersey's like that, son. New Jersey's like that, dun. Who the fuck is this with his dented ass fucking Honda, nigga? Shit all scratched up, all dented up. Boy, get this nigga away from me, son. You know I'll be paranoid. Get this retarded nigga. And everybody got tints. Everybody in Jersey got tints. So you don't see nothing inside the cars. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck is this, nigga? You're making me fucking paranoid, nigga. Let's go. Let's go. Move it. So, can Farmer Spence have anything left in the tank to go against crash test dummy Tszyu? This is like, I mean, I would normally just, like most boxing fans that know their boxing, would normally pick, you know what I mean, Errol Spence, the bigger name, the better talent. But it's been so long, and both of them have so many problems in a way, so many question marks, you know what I'm saying? And the fight is happening in Australia. So maybe this might go to a 12-round decision for Tszyu. I don't know. What I do know is that it don't matter how much money you make. It don't last forever. And he need a payday. I think he spent too much money on the chickens and the horses. I think he spent too much money on the chickens and the horses, and he need a payday. He need a payday. He said, "Oh, Heyman, I need one last payday." He said, "Do you still got it?" He said, "I don't care if I still got it. I need a payday. But you gotta go to Australia. It's gonna be in Australia." He said, "I don't care. I gotta feed my horses and chickens." I need a payday. So Errol Spence is flying like 12 hours down to Australia to either catch an ass whooping from Tszyu, it's possible, or lay another ass whooping on Tszyu, ass whooping number 4. This is like, I want to see this for so many of the odd reasons, for so many of the wrong reasons. I want to see, I'm interested in this fight, not so much because Errol Spence is coming back, but because of like who's going to get their ass whooped. This could be, I mean, you could say that this could be career ending for either one of them. Errol Spence can't come back and catch an ass whooping in Australia and continue his career. Did he even have a career? Like, not recently, not in the last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? And Tszyu, I mean, he is younger, you know what I mean? But he has, if he gets his ass whooped, that would be ass whooping number 4 in such a short span of time, within a year, within 2 years. I mean, and these are like the two ass whoopings from Sebastian Fundora. Those are like a major problem in somebody's life. These are like, I was talking about Tszyu retirement after the second ass whooping. Because if you follow your boxing and you've seen those fights, they were not light ass whoopings, my nigga. These are like major ass whoopings. He's just too young to be catching 4 ass whoopings. Like, I mean, I don't know. This is like a retirement match. Who is going to retire after this fight? So, you know what I mean? I'm going to do another prediction video, another breakdown. This is just a preview, but, you know, I'm so interested in this fight for all the wrong reasons. Errol Spence versus Tszyu is going down, I believe, July 25th. I could be wrong, but it's going down in July. And it's such a weird fight. In Australia, it's not in America. It's going to go happen in Australia. You know what I mean? Please comment below. Let me know what you think. Do you like this fight? Who do you think is going to win this fight? How do you think they're going to win this fight? Does the location make a difference? You know what I mean? Does the weight make a difference? I mean, you know, Tszyu is not like, you know, the top level of 154. He's not like an Arislandi Lara a few years ago. He's not Sebastian Fundora, the champ right now. You know what I mean? Who Errol Spence ducked. He didn't want no. He said, I want to take care of my chickens. I don't want no Sebastian Fundora. But at the same time, Tszyu is not a stay busy. Tszyu is not one of these unknown stay busy Mexicans. You know what I mean? Errol Spence could have just grabbed up one of them little stay busy Mexicans from around the corner, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? One of those like 3 or 4 rounds, he'll stop them type of guys, you know what I mean? He had plenty of those guys years ago, you know what I mean? Tszyu, he's not Sebastian Fundora. He's not like the champ, but he's not a stay busy either. So, I don't know, but this is a weird fight, and, you know, I'm interested in it for all the wrong reasons. Please subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment, shit. Thank you.